Okay, so in this surviving urban informatics and modelling, we're going to be graphing data from ABS. So it's Australian Bureau of Statistics. So we're going to go to ABS and get Excel files. The best way to do this is, or the quickest way, not the best way, I'd say is Thomastown. We'll go there because that's what we've been doing a lot of research in. Oh, I don't know what I just did. Something new from Google. And we have 2016, 2021, and we got the quick stats. So if I just duplicate these tabs, you'll see why in a second. We can go actually and go to 2016 and type Thomastown, and this will be data from the 2016. So we can see the people from 20,500 to 20,200 actually goes down, and the housings go up though, which makes sense. There's more houses built, so from 7,800 to 8,000, and then we can go back to 2011. Stays about times down in 2011, so even less, and we can duplicate these all down to 2001 because that's where it goes down to. Down 2006 and 2001. So we can see that Thomastown hasn't grown very much in population, which is kind of not really surprising because it is quite close to the city and not very much a new suburb. And we can compare these simple stats here. So 65 and over, there was 11%. Now 65. Oh, well, it's 85 and over. If we go 0 to 4, there was 5%, 6%. So again, that hasn't changed much, but something that we might look at is how population might change, or I know in graphs I've looked at age count, family composition, landlord type, population, and the zone. So maybe we'll do landlord type, and the way we can look at that is we got to go to community profiles, and we download this BCP. So I'll put this into week 7 maybe, and we'll just go video. So this is for, these are called BCPs, and this will also be a BCP. But in 2016 they changed it to another name because I think they got some more data. So it's a GCP, a general community profile, because it's not basic anymore. I guess that's why they've changed it away from that. So we can download all of these, and I might just open them all up. So we put this into week 7, even though it's not week 7. We got 5, and we go open. And then also what we can do is open our own Excel file to put this data into. So I might remake that housing type because we did see there was an increase in housing. So it's 2006, this is 2011, this is 2001. So if we go here, so that's how we easily obtain it. And now, oh no, so now we're going to easily obtain it in these Excels. So we got to go to the subject index and the normal index. So we can kind of look at different ones. This is all of them, and we can find like loan repayments, dwelling structure by tenure type and landlord type. That's B19. So if we go to B19, we can see how we have the separate house, semi-detached, or apartments, and then if they're owned or not, being purchased. So we're going to look at just the totals maybe to see how this has changed. So we copy this data to here. This is 2001. We know the total, but a way you can use Excel quite efficiently is using x equals sum, bracket, and then clicking these and closing those brackets. Oh, I didn't do that very well. There you go, B5 to B7. And then you do that for all of these. So Now we go to 2011, list of tables, control F, figure 10. Oh, did I spell that wrong? 10, yep. Okay. So maybe list of topics. Uh, so just going to find, yeah, tenant type there does exist. So now we've actually got these columns here that changed to 2011 for some unknown reason. So we got 2006 here, 2011, 2016, and 2021. So we got this one that we found. So separate housing 6,100, so it's less separate housing. There's a lot more semi-detached and a lot more flats. Total number's gone up. Oh no, it hasn't. It's gone down. And then we can go to 2001. This is going to be 2006. Potential type, found it straight away. Separate housing. Go to our semi-detached. Flat apartment. Oh, there's also an other dwelling category which I didn't realise. So what we can do is we can just copy this, and it will copy. It won't copy the number, but it will copy the boxes it chooses to go into. So if we click on this, double click, goes here. Here we can drag this down one, and I'll add all those up. Let's go back to 2011 because I think I may have messed up. 2011, 821. So I'll delete this here and I'll copy and paste this here, which adds up. So I'm going to pause this and get the next two data sets. So give me 1 second. Okay, so I've actually got all the data now from 2001 to 2021, which is a nice 20-year period. And just off face value, it doesn't actually change too much. Separate housing, obviously the population didn't change, which we saw from Google in 2021. It was very similar. 21,700 compared to 20,234. I'd say, based off my knowledge of the area, that's probably because down here there's a lot of industrial area. Maybe that's grown a bit more and actually kicked people out of their housing. But overall, we know that the dwellings has gone up. So these number has increased from 6,000 here to 7,000 here, and I have taken out other dwellings and not stated because it's not really relevant to our information. So the way I'm going to plot this is you highlight the data and you can go recommended charts. Now the one I'd pick, there's a few here, there's all charts here, but is this, I think it's just a normal, what's it called, column chart. Yep. So I pick this, scale it up a bit more, and this is when that last part is actually creating graphs and visualizing the data. So I'm trying to keep this under 10 minutes. It's 8:44. So I'd add the chart title, and we can get that from any of these PDFs. Tend to type and then I'll type a dwelling structure, and then here you click the plus sign. This is to add different stuff. So we can add the titles. So I'm gonna add maybe just one primary axis because you kind of know what year these are. You don't need to have a year title, but we don't know what this is. So this is actually going to be like amount of dwellings, so number of dwellings. And of course you can make this look nicer as you like. Something I like to do too is I actually move this onto the graph and then pull this graph down, which will make the graph, the data a bit bigger. Put this bit aside. And then another thing we can do, there's a little style icon, and you can change the style. I do think simpler can be better. This is quite nice. don't know if did it change anything at all. Yeah, so we went from this one to this one, but let's go something crazy. So we'll go this neon looking one, and then you have the filter, and this is where you can change the selected data. So you can see that this is from sheet 1, which is sheet 1 here, and it kind of takes up the A column. B, yeah, I can't really quite understand that, but it definitely is all relevant. So it's just got over 10 minutes. I'll end it here, but this is how you can use that data and graph it and make it look quite nice, and then play around with some formats here, but it's up to you. So thanks for watching.